ladies, I'm Renee J, the Mom Boss Coach. Thank you for joining me again. If this is your first time joining me, right, tuning into any one of my videos, I want to say welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know where you're watching from, whether it's Texas or California, wherever. I'd like to know where you're viewing this from. And moms, for all of you that have been following me, thank you again for all of your support. I truly appreciate you, and I just want to take some time to thank you for all of your support, whether you're watching my videos, spreading the word about my coaching and my services, reaching out to me and getting coaching yourself, or buying my products, especially the book that I'm going to be speaking about today, How to Manage in All the Chaos. If you haven't gotten your copy yet, Mom, you want to get your copy, okay? Because you are really missing out on some awesome tips, strategies, insight, and resources that are going to help you in your parenting journey, right? In so many different areas, but within the topic that I'm speaking about this month of March, we're diving into chapter 3, which is how to build a family routine through consistency. If it's one thing, moms, that we struggle with, and many of us do, whether you're a mother, a father, just a person in general, right? Many of us struggle in the area of consistency, right? Because when you think about it, there are so many different things that pull on you, especially when you're a parent, right? But moms, you are my main audience, so that's why I'm directing this to you. A lot of times we do struggle a little more. Why? Because sometimes we have a little bit more on our plates, okay? Because a lot of us have chosen to be at-home mothers or working mothers, and guess what? You still have the kids, you still have the household to take care of, you still have the husband to care for, you still have the family members that you have to look out for, right? And if you're a business owner, or you're a manager of a company, or you're a team lead at your job, or whatever other role you have, or if you're like me and I'm very involved in my community, right? I serve in my local church and I'm very involved in my community even outside of that, right? Then you're busy. Then you have a lot of things on your plate. You have a lot of areas that you're working in and a lot of hats that you wear. Okay, so when you take a step back and you look at all of these things that we're responsible for as mothers, right? Again, because we operate in so many different areas, we have our hands in so many different things, then it's easy to see how you can get caught up in the hustle and bustle of your everyday grind, right? And having to take care of the house and then run and take care of your family members, and then, oh, I forgot to do something on the job. And we can lose sight of managing our household, right? And it's not hard. It's not hard to find yourself in that place, okay? Just don't have a plan. just get up and live life, and you'll see that before you know it, there's chaos. Chaos is all around you. The kids do what they want to do when they want to do it. You tell them to do something, they don't listen, right? You find yourself doing most of the work, if not all of the work, unless your husband or another family member you live with, or a close friend or someone is helping you, assisting you, right, with running errands or cooking or whatever, right? If you're not really getting a lot of assistance in the areas that you're responsible for as a mother, right, as a leader in your home, or the main leader of your home if you're single, then that itself, right, is a lot to carry. So within this chapter of how I created a routine through consistency, this routine that I'm speaking about is not only going to help your family, but it's going to help you, mom, right? It's going to help you to hone in on those things that are important to you, right? And that you want and need your family to focus on, right? And the things that you need your children to see as important. So mom, let's dive into chapter 3, how I created a routine through consistency. First, to be consistent in anything, you have to have a plan. So you have to have some kind of routine, mom, right? That you're starting off with. Whether you want to focus on your morning routine for your family, your midday routine, right, when you get off of work or when your kids get out of school, or your evening routine when you want everyone to just kind of slow down, you want everything to kind of come to a close, whether it's electronic time, you want the kids to put away their electronics, you want everyone to kind of start settling down, taking showers, whatever, right? Whatever area of the day you want to focus on, or if you want to reach out to me and allow me to help you build a family routine that works for you and fits your lifestyle and schedule, then I need you to do that, right? I need you to not waste time on that. Why? Because your children, your family need the direction, right? It is up to us moms and as well as the fathers, if they share the responsibility with you in the home, okay, if you live together with them, to guide your family, okay? Even when it comes down to when they're gonna eat dinner, what time they go to bed, things like that, right? If they do chores, if they don't, okay? So I want you to understand, moms, in order to be consistent with your routine, you first have to have a routine, right? So what I would ask you is, if you're someone that says, you know what, it's too much for me right now to focus on everything, on my whole routine for my family, what I want them to do for the whole day, right? Or even especially the whole week. I just need to focus on one part of the day. Then I would tell you this, mom. Focus on the part of the day that is most challenging for you, right? Obviously, you're going to have a lot more issues, a lot more hurdles, a lot more challenges throughout your day other than just that one part. But the reason why I want you to settle down in your mind and begin to think, what part of my day is most challenging, is because sometimes it's easier to bite off a little bit at a time, right? Tackle one thing at a time for some people instead of tackling everything, right? Some mothers will be able to handle reaching out to me, getting a free consultation, and us diving into all the different strategies, right? And taking a deeper look into the challenges that you're having in your daily responsibilities and weekly responsibilities as a mother, right? Some of us can handle those things, but those of us who cannot, those of us who deal with anxiety and, just feeling really overwhelmed and burned out on a regular basis, or you feel anxious really quickly, it may not be good for you to, dive into a 1-hour session with me while we go into building a routine for you. It might be overwhelming because we're looking at so many different moving parts. And though I'm there to assist you, hold your hand, help you, right, it still may be overwhelming for you. If you are this kind of person, you don't have to worry about it, mom, right? I'm not judging you. I'm here to hold your hand through this, right, and help you to be able to be successful and operate more efficiently within your home, right? This is your training ground, okay? If you can learn how to manage your home, you can manage your life better, right? You can be a better manager on your job. You can be more confident in leading a team in your business, right? So you learning how to be a confident leader that has a clear vision and a plan, right, for your family to follow, is going to help you in so many different areas of your life. Trust me. It's going to take your confidence to a whole different level, mom. So that's why I don't want you to procrastinate on this step. First, creating a routine, okay? So whether you want to reach out to me and I walk you through how to create that routine, help you build that routine, okay? Again, something that fits your lifestyle and fits your schedule, right? Because I know that you're probably really busy, whether you're an at-home mom or a mother that works outside of the home, okay? Or if you're a mother that's an at-home mother and you work from home, all right? It'll work for you either way because you and I are going to be coming together to form a schedule that works for you. But again, if you have found yourself in a place where you see that you get burned out easily, emotionally, right? Or you just have times where you're having meltdowns and, you're just feeling really overwhelmed, looking at all that you're responsible for within the week, within the month, on a day-to-day basis may just be a little bit too much for you, right? So that's why I'm telling you to just bite off what you can chew right now. If all you can handle is looking at one part of your day, right? Let it be the most challenging part of your day, then do that, right? If the morning hustle and bustle is too much for you, if getting up and getting everybody ready, especially if you have younger kids, right? And making sure everyone has their lunches and making sure everyone is getting to school on time, and then maybe you have to get yourself somewhere on time too, whether it's work or back at the house to take care of something, right? Then tackle that part of your day, right? Focus on only that part of your day. And once you master being able to take care of the certain things that you need to take care of at the times that you need to take care of them, or within the time frame that you need to take care of them, then it'll give you more confidence in tackling the other issues within the areas of your household that need attention, right? Because what you don't want to do, mom, is see that, hey, I'm getting frustrated, I'm getting burned out, I'm feeling anxious behind all the different responsibilities that I'm, responsible for, all the different hats that I wear, all the different duties that I juggle. And then you turn around and add even more stress to yourself by trying to tackle too much when it comes to building a routine, right? But again, we're going back to what I said earlier. The only way you can learn how to be consistent in something is to actually have a plan of execution, right? So again, go ahead and look at the most busy part of your day, the most stressful part of your day. And once you begin to write out all of your responsibilities on a paper, on a whiteboard, type it in your phone, put it into your tablet, type it out in your computer, however you do it, and you begin to just look at all you're responsible for in your household, okay? And if you want to add to that anything you're responsible for outside of your household, and then you want to look at, okay, when do I need to get these things done, and only focus on the morning time or the midday, okay, the mid part of your day, or maybe later on in your day. Once you begin to break down your day in those 3 different categories, and you pick which part of your day is most challenging, then you'll be able to tackle your issues, right? Your time management issues, your duty delegation issues, right? You'll be able to see who, can help you, possibly help you and assist you with the things that you need help with, right? If you have a lot on your plate during that time of the day, then you're able to take a deeper look and dive into how you can better prioritize your time, your duties during that part of the day, right? So you're more efficient, you're operating more efficiently, you're getting more done, okay? And I want to tell you this, moms, sometimes you can put too much on yourself, right? Especially if you're super ambitious and you're really competitive by nature, and you might be the kind of person that says, I noticed that as a mother, I don't do this like this other mother, right? I don't have this together like this other mother. I don't tackle these different areas within my parenting, especially my household duties and routine, like this other mother. She just seems like she just has it so under control. Mom, you don't want to compare yourself. Let me tell you, right? You don't want to do that, because automatically, if you start to do that, you are going to decrease in your confidence, not increase, right? Your self-esteem is being directly attacked, okay? And you're working against yourself. I want to let you know that off the bat, okay? So what I would tell you is, if you do know someone in your life, in your, on your job, at your church, in your neighborhood, if you meet someone and you can tell, right, or you learn that they are good at something that you need to know, right? If they manage their time better, they're good with keeping up with schedules, or keeping up with keeping different time frames of getting things done, or they're good with training their children to listen, or whatever it is, or to just do things you want your kids to do, right? Maybe you're struggling right now in telling your kids to do something and following through with making sure that they do it. You may tell them, I need you to go clean your room up when we get home, and guess what? They don't do it, right? Or they barely do it. Or they wait till you threaten them with a consequence before they listen. If you're the kind of mother that sees that, hey, not only do I lack organization in my home, but my kids barely listen to me, but I see another mother that's able to train her kids to listen and help out around the house or whatever, and I see that I'm definitely struggling in those areas, right? Then reach out to that mom. She may not be able to coach you and help you through like I can, but she might be able to give you a few tips, right, of what she does, okay? You might be able to reach out to her, spend time with her, see how she operates, and learn a thing or two from her, right? Because one thing you don't want to do, mom, is find yourself struggling in an area and not get the help that you need. Because this inconsistency, right, of you not doing certain things that need to be done within the household, it's not only affecting you, it's affecting your children, right? And within this chapter, that's why you need to get my book, right? Because you're going to see how transparent I was within each chapter of this book. And the reason why I was so transparent, Mom, is because I have nothing to hide, right? I've been parenting for over 18 years. I've been through so many different things, right? All of my children are not grown, but I do have children that are much older, like 16 and 15-year-old twins, a 25-year-old or 24-year-old son, and then my baby is 12, right? So the experience that I've gained throughout these years of learning how to build a family routine, right? How to build a routine for myself that works, that's not overwhelming. In fact, having a routine helped me to know what to focus on each day, okay? So things happen, right? Emergencies come up, mishaps come up where you may not be able to finish the tasks that you were working on, okay? So maybe you were working on laundry that day and focusing on, just assisting the kids with homework, cooking dinner, and tackling laundry, right? But maybe you found out a loved one was in the hospital. You may not be able to tackle all the laundry that you wanted to that day, okay? So when I say build a routine and be consistent, make room for accidentals. And don't beat yourself up if life happens, right, Mom? Because life will happen. You may be driving down the street or on the freeway, you have a car problem, right? Your car stops working, and you have to go get it taken care of. All these things, right? So maybe at that time you were on your way home trying to tackle dinner, trying to help the kids get ready for, the next day, trying to help the kids to do their homework, whatever it is, right? But now it's more important to take care of that issue with your car, right? To make sure you have transportation for your family than worry about cooking dinner, right? So what I want you to understand, Mom, is that we don't have to beat ourselves up, okay? While we're on this journey of learning how to build a routine for our family, remember, even if that means only focusing on one part of your day, the most challenging part of your day, just starting off, okay? So you don't have to get overwhelmed with trying to organize your whole day or your whole week. Even if you just start off with one part of your day, you don't realize how much this is going to help you as far as bringing down your stress levels, okay? This will help you tremendously. And I don't want you to beat yourself up, and I don't want you to become discouraged if you find yourself struggling with even when you begin to create some kind of routine for yourselves, whether it's the morning routine, whether it's after school, after work, or at night, and you're still seeing disobedience from your children. They're not lining up with the guidelines that you set up or the rules you set up. They're still going to bed at whatever time they want to. Maybe you told them to go to bed and then you find out they're still not asleep. They're in the bed playing with their tablet, or they're in the bed playing with a toy, right? Don't get frustrated, right? They're still waking up in the morning tired because you find out that they were, not really sleeping or whatever it might be, okay? Or unfortunately, you told them to go take a shower. You trusted that they did take the shower. It sounded like they were taking a shower, but you found out they really didn't. Kids do this kind of stuff all the time, okay? So now you see that you don't only have a problem with organizing the family, there's an issue of disobedience. Understand this, Mom. While you're on your journey of parenting, sometimes you think you're just tackling one problem when really it turns out being 2 or 3 problems all at once. That's why I became a coach, okay? Because all the experiences that I have went through over these 18 years of parenting, and all of the times that I have taken time, hours upon hours of coaching different mothers, okay, in their issues in raising their children. These challenges are real, right? They're difficult, okay? They can be overwhelming, but you can get through it. You can get through it. So that's one thing if it's one thing I want you to understand, Mom, is that you can get through whatever obstacle you are facing right now, okay? Especially in this area of creating a schedule. I know it may seem like my kids are never going to listen to me, Coach Renee. I tell them what to do. Sometimes I just tell them one thing to do. Just keep your room clean. That's it. Just one thing. And it seems like they don't listen, right? Just wash your dish after you eat. Coach Renee, that's all I tell my kids. I do everything else for them. I cook for them. I clean the house. I do this. I do that. And I just ask them to do one thing. Clean their dish when they're done eating. And they don't even do that. Okay? Well, let's talk about it, Mom. Because it sounds like you have some things you have to work on, and I'm ready to help you work on those things. I'm ready to help you to learn how to gain confidence in guiding your family in that area, because that is one of the beautiful things within building a routine for yourself, especially what I teach you in learning how to delegate, to train and delegate your children, okay? Because if it's one thing I teach you, mom, it's not just how to build a routine for your family that they can follow, right? That fits your schedule and fits your lifestyle. But I also teach you how to train your children, how to be obedient, how to listen, how to learn what you want them to learn, whether it's washing dishes, right? Washing laundry, keeping their rooms clean, doing chores, whatever, doing yard work, and also learning how to delegate responsibilities to the other people in your household, including your children, and making sure that they follow through. This can happen, right? For some of you, this may seem like, that doesn't sound like anything I can do, and it doesn't sound like anything my kids are going to be able to do. But don't base things off of what you're used to, mom, okay? Everyone has to start somewhere, okay? So within our coaching sessions, you're not only going to be getting guided through how to build a family schedule, but moms, you're going to learn strategies on how to build yourself up. Because if you're not a confident leader, and if you don't believe in yourself to even follow through with the schedule or the routine that you've created for your family, right? Or if you don't have confidence in yourself that you can train your children to listen to you and to complete tasks that you give them, then you're not going to be able to build consistency, okay? So I want you to do this, mom. Put away every negative thought that you have right now about building a schedule for your child, all the negative thoughts you may have or had with your children not listening to you in the past. Put all that away. And when you work with me, DM me, reach out to me at Coach Renee J on Instagram, and let's have this conversation. Let's dive into this conversation of why you feel the way that you feel, the issues you've been having. And you're going to be able to see very soon that this obstacle is able to be tackled, that this challenge you're going to be able to overcome. No matter how big it seems, no matter how long you've been dealing with it, I'm going to teach you how to minimize your challenges instead of maximizing them. You're going to learn how to manage your family like a boss, because again, who am I? The Mom Boss Coach. And I teach you how to manage your family, your time, and your stress, moms. So that's it for today. Again, moms, don't forget to follow me. If you're new to following me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Renee J, the Mom Boss Coach. And also follow me on Instagram at Coach Renee J. Click on the link in my bio and purchase your copy of How to Manage in All the Chaos, so you can learn how to manage your chaos, moms. Bye.